Hello everyone, and welcome to my first devlog for the game StarLore. So, this is the main character that I modelled, and I modelled everything in this game except the animals and the special effects like fire and the spells. So here I'm just picking up some stuff like fruit, gotta have your fruit, and some potions, and like a water bottle to make potions. And here's the controls. This is a book that I'm writing. And you can pick up the hammer and pen as weapons, but I like the wood sword. Does about the same damage. So you pick up these green herbs and mix them with water to make a health potion, and then the blue ones make a mana potion. And these big fruits and vegetables make like, or they heal more than like an apple or whatever. But this is an echo droid here. There's 26 droids, all named after the English alphabet. And I've modeled, I think I've modeled 7, maybe 8, but I think there's only like 6 or 7 in this right now. This is a Delta droid. Seems pretty wacky that you can kill like a giant robot with like a wooden sword, but it's just a video game. It's gamified, yeah. Just healing back up the health, eating all the fruit and shit. But yeah, you can see some deer running around out there. Just gotta pick up these apples. You have to like jump to get them. Some oranges, all that vitamin C, yo, so you can see and not to get scurvy like a pirate. Yeah, it's really fun working on this video game, like, because you can just like imagine anything and then model it, and then put it into a space where you can run around it and interact with it. So that's why I like doing it. And this is a trader here. This one is a Falco droid. And see, both of these characters are wearing assassins tank tops, or one of them is just a shirt. Yeah, I wanna get a bow and some arrows. That's what I wanna get from this dude. I can't put like arrows in the world to pick up because when I put them down, they just go flying. Like because they have like this um like effect on them that makes the arrow fly, and that translates to when you put it down in the world. So like if I was to remove that, it wouldn't like shoot. So and I can't figure out a way. I'm not like very good at coding, so I can't like figure out a way to make it like that. And these are the save and fast travel statues, and they've got like some ancient writing that I developed. Very ancient. And this one's a beta droid. Always reminds me of Link, this one. And his pointy hat. And he got knocked out easily. Get some green herbs. Now this is a quest. Bring me 3 green herbs and I'll make you a health potion. You can do it too, but you'll need water. So if I just click on that again, it'll accept it. It'll finish it, I mean. and up here is the water temple. Why I put the water temple in the starting village is because there's only 3 attack spells that I have, and one of them's water, one of them's fire, and one of them's like a shock ball. And it just makes sense that you'd start off with the water one because like how much damage is water gonna do? Like, so. But yeah, I haven't really done anything with the rooms in this temple. But this dude here, he you sell the water ball spell. So it's got a bloody ice spike as a symbol. But yeah, so I just assign that to my hotkey. So when I press right on the right mouse button when I'm in combat mode, it'll fire a water ball. And the bloody trees look like they're from a 64 game, but I kind of like that. Um, and you can see some of the mountains in the distance. I'm thinking about putting like a conqueror's castle or something on the mountain, like like an enemy castle. But here you just have like a training area. Yeah, but as I said before, it's really fun modeling stuff. Like so much fun. And I model stuff in Blender. I didn't make the grass either, or the grass texture. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to put fall damage in, but I could probably figure that out. Yeah, just to squeeze you up a bit. Yeah, this game is a bit of like a walking simulator, but like it's kind of fun. Go on, attack that. Yeah. Am I going to attack it? I can't remember. I filmed this like a couple of weeks ago, and like the bloody microphone on my computer is like broken, so I have to use headphones. No, I didn't attack the deer. We got some piggies over here. Sometimes like a lot of the enemies like get glitched out and they'll just like stand there and get attacked until they die. But they're working. They're like passive, so like they won't attack you until you attack them. But I can put like I mean, I think there's a goblin in the forest and he drops like a bone sword. So here's another quest here. Kill the wolves and guard the forest. And so maybe I might put like a reward of like an elven bow, and in that house over there, I put like an old lady who's like kill the goblin, like bring back the goblin's head or something. That way you have incentive to come back to to finish the quest. Maybe I might put a like a weapon that's a little bit better than the bone sword, bit more than that better than the wooden sword, but not as good as the iron sword. I don't know. Oh, I did a rusty sword. I might give him a rusty sword. But like, I gotta put like this one's an alpha droid. I gotta put like I gotta make all the droids drop rusty swords that they're holding. And because the rusty sword is obviously metal, it does more damage than a wooden one. But level 3, just out of the starting area, that's pretty good. So when you level up, you get more max HP, more max mana. Your strength and defense goes up a bit. And yeah. I've done this I've tried working on this game. This is like my first real attempt. Like I did a um a version that had a different character, and because everything was like kind of tied to the character, like the animations and stuff, I couldn't just switch out the model for the character. So I had to redo the whole thing again. But this time I didn't have trouble with that the 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 direction of the arrow. So that's good. Yeah, the bow works really nicely. And it's just weird. It just goes like choppy sometimes. Like I used to have grass like everywhere, like literally like except for the dirt parts, like every bit of grass texture would have grass on it. And I feel like that was making it go like too choppy. So I took out a lot of the grass and then put it back in small patches when it was apparent that like it wasn't really affecting it too much. But like I made most of this on like my old laptop that had like 8 gigs of RAM. So yeah, but now I have a 32 gig RAM computer, so I think it works better. I don't know. But yeah, here's the goblin. Ooh, a mushroom. If only I could do like a magic mushroom effect, like and everything goes trippy. That would be mad. Or have like alcohol in the game and it makes everything blurry. I don't know how to do anything like that. Oh, he's coming at me. A little detour. Boof. Yes, he's got a shield. You can get shields as well. But right now, the shields don't do anything. I have to like do a bit of like problem solving to figure that out. But it's not like the worst thing in the world if I can't figure it out. And that effect there, that was like a sign that he dropped something. So I just picked something up, and that was the bone sword. I don't have an image for that, an icon for that yet. But yeah, it's a bit better than the wooden sword. I think it's the same as the rusty sword, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like the bow. Yeah, this is the edge of the forest. There's not like too much going on after this point, but like there's a couple areas. One of them's not like finished yet, and yeah. See, like I don't know whether or not to put grass all in this area because it kind of looks alright without it. Like it looks like a plains area, and like it looks like there's like really short grass with the grass texture anyway. But I mean, it'd probably look better with grass, but like it would be a lot of grass and like. And so, see, the thing is about this game is that you won't ever be able to play it because it won't export. Like I can only play it in the engine. So really, all this is with me doing game design and stuff is to showcase my abilities as like a modeler and like a level designer and like a game developer. And so I've kind of like toyed with the idea of whether or not I should ever be focusing my time on this game. But like it honestly is a lot of fun, like building a world and stuff like that. And the fact that I can film myself playing it, yeah, I really can just showcase my abilities as a game developer. And you know, who knows, maybe that might get me somewhere someday. Because I'd love to work in game design. Um, but it's a very hard industry to get into. Like I've studied it a few times and like it doesn't really seem like it'll take you anywhere. Like the courses and stuff. But yeah, this is a bandit camp coming up. So you can see that they have the ramparts. They look a bit funny, honestly. Like there's something wrong with them. I'm heaps inspired by the game Fable and Skyrim and Fallout and stuff. But these ones should attack me on sight. So these are Giga Droids. So yeah, I just used the water ball spell on him. Um, yeah. Well, what I wasn't like pretty much for all the droids, I was inspired by like some kind of like niche character or something to like to draw them. I think for most of them anyway. And the Giga Droids were inspired by the Gaga Gigo cards from Yu-Gi-Oh. Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a Link droid as well, and he has like a almost like a scorpion tail like hood. It's pretty cool, but without the stinger, obviously. So this is an enemy. Getting the water ball spell. He's just like, oh. Yeah, I think I'll pick up a rusty sword from this dude. And like, I think I'm gonna have to remake the code for the picking up the items because like it's not showing the name or the icon. It's just like blank. But like, it's not like the worst problem. And like up on the hill behind that house is like a little hill, and I'm gonna put like you can see it just now up that hill there. I'm gonna put like a rock there with like an iron sword in it. So you just be able to walk up there and press E on it, and you'll pick up the iron sword and be like, "Whoa, I picked this sword from the stone." But they'll sell iron swords in the next town anyway, so it's like you just save a bit of money. But with the way that I've done the money, like you don't really ever have too much money because the spells cost 500 and like stuff doesn't really sell for too much. So um like I think after I go through and put items in like every house or and building that I've done so far that you've seen up to this point, I think you'd be able to get 500 once you sell it. But yeah, we're not gonna be able to get the fireball spell, but like it's the same as the water ball spell, but just fire. But yeah, this is almost over really. Like I'm just gonna show you the next town. Um, there's nothing too special about it. Not like any cool, like nothing you've not really seen before. Really. And it was a bit of a walk. But let's just chat. So what I'm gonna do, right, with the next, um, for the next, we'll like buy the next developer log is I'm gonna finish this next town, like put people in all the buildings, do some quests like find my teddy bear or something like that, and maybe have some quests related to like killing enemies in the next area, which is gonna be like a pine forest. And in this forest, I'm gonna do like a dungeon, and it's gonna have be full of goblins. And so to make this, I'm gonna have to do like a depression in the earth in the ground with the level editor, and then build up like a dungeon. So that would be pretty cool, having like a dungeon. And if I wanted to, I could do like keycard doors. So like go through like you might come to the starting room of the dungeon, and at the end of it, the starting room is like a big door with like that's color coded or something, and then you'd have to go through the adjacent rooms to get the key cards or the key card to open door. Like maybe the right side has the key card to the left side, and the left side has the key card to the main door. So just little stuff like that. And if you want to get through and complete the quests or get the rewards, you have to like run through and dodge all the enemies and stuff. But like you can cheese your way through this game, so it's not like the most advanced thing ever. It's more just like a showcase for what I can model and level design and stuff like that. But yeah, these Charlie droids are glitched. Like I have to fix them up. I think I have to just like redo the whole thing, like the whole droid. Yeah, he's just like gliding around like Michael Jackson. I'm just not gonna deal with that. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far with glitches. Like that was the first glitch that we've seen. Most times when I try to play this, like some of the enemies would just stand there and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's gonna be like a general traders building, and then over here is a blacksmith. Um, so this one's got an anvil. So with those forges, if you stand next to them and craft stuff, you can then craft like stuff that needs fire. So yeah, I think I look at it again. Yeah, see now I can do a shield and a bow and arrows and something else because I just leveled up. Yeah, almost at the end. This is the fire temple. There's some Falco droids guarding this joint. It's so funny just whacking them and then it's like, It's so obnoxious to keep putting my sword away, but it's fun. Yeah, that one's glitched. He just didn't do anything. Um, yeah. So this dude sells um, yeah, nice sword, buddy. Yeah, he sells a fireball spell, but I don't have enough for it. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you stand in the fire for too long, it takes away health. And maybe I could have some like rooms in a dungeon that have like fire in like a maze. So you'd have to like walk through the maze. Or maybe you'd have to like go through fire to like um get to the next area. So it's like you'd have to like damage yourself and then heal. But like I'll show you what happens when you die. The game restarts from the start, and then you go to the nearest save point and then load your save, and then you'll just be there again. So yeah, back to the start. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.